Well, welcome. We have another Facebook Live look-in, Pietrek Spinal Care, Dr. Pietrek, and we're here with Jose today. And Jose is here because he started with jaw discomfort, pain in his jaw, and he's been doing he's had a lot of success here for the past month. Now, he recently had a setback. He woke up this morning with some jaw pain, and we're going to demonstrate a typical office visit here and how we help without drugs or surgery this very problem. So Jose, we're going to have you straight back here on your back. Head goes up here. We're analyzing the function of the whole entire spine, because when the spine is off, especially the top of the spine, everything can be off below. And we see right here, if we sight down where the leather meets the rubber, he's very short on our viewing left. That's about 3/4 of an inch short. So that's his right leg right over here. And now what we're going to do is a test simply called the straight leg raise test, in which we're going to have Jose bring your left leg up first, as high as you can, and then down. We're going to do the right side. We see how that's restricted. So go ahead and sit up this way now, and we're going to have you turn and face that direction. Let's look down a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead now. We're going to get you down on your side. There we go. And I'm going to adjust Jose based on his exact x-rays misalignment, based on the shapes of his joints in the atlas and axis vertebrae, how they're misaligned relative to his head and the lower neck. There's not a direct connection of the TMJ or the jaw to the C1 vertebra. What you can see here as I clench the muscles in my jaw, how those muscles are really anchored into this whole area. So if we can just release the atlas vertebra many times, and in Jose's case, this helps out with the TMJ or the jaw pain. So I'm just going to measure based on his x-rays. Okay, go ahead and sit up now, Jose. And let's just look down a little bit for these neck muscles first. Okay, and now we're going to have you straight back here on your back. There we go. And we're simply going to see if we got the leg to come down. And that looks very good. Turn your head to the left a little bit, and then to the right, and then back here to the middle. So I had Jose turn side to side because there's a ligament that connects the brainstem to the side of the vertebrae. And when we turn like this, sometimes if it's sticky, just like a beach towel, it would actually shorten the entire towel when you twist it up top. So sometimes we see the leg get a little bit shorter. Let's check and see, which we didn't, which is a good thing. Let's bring your left leg up again, and then down. Now let's do the right side. And that's an awesome change. And that happens regularly here. That's really cool. That's important that we got the change all the way down his entire spine. You can come on up this way. But what's more important is the neurology and what we're able to deal with here when we're adjusting the top of the spine. So I'm putting my hand on the side of the C1 vertebra for Jose, which looks like this. It's called the Atlas. Atlas from Greek mythology was that titan that held the world on his shoulders. Our heads are like a bowling ball. They're 10, 11, 12 pounds. And if it's not perfectly positioned on top of that little Atlas vertebra, all the other vertebrae in the spine have to shift and compensate just to try to balance the top of the spinal column. And the good news is, once we release that, the brainstem should be working better, and that feeds right into another relay station a little bit higher up in the brainstem, which goes right into the muscles of the soft palate, the larynx, the pharynx, which has everything to do with our swallowing and our airway. So people with TMJ problems are sleeping with splints. They have night guards, day guards, cotton swabs, things like that. He's shaking his head yes, because he knows all about that. He's had that. Did that work for you?
No.
And granted, it helps a lot of people, and they need that. They need to have somebody go in there and release the muscles in their inner mouth, inside of their jaw, to help to relax the muscles of the TMJ. But in Jose's case, and what, you had pain medication, muscle relaxers? Muscle relaxers to help with the jaw, which didn't help him at all. If he took muscle relaxers, that would probably cause the full entire spinal problem to get worse, because he's already contracted. His leg was already short on the one side, obviously as a result of this imbalance. So what we need to do when we're dealing with the jaw, we're dealing with headaches, low back pain, whatever the case is, we have to look at the function of the entire system. And that's what we do here. We look at the entire forest, even though we focus on this most important tree, because this truly is the weakest link in the spine. Neurologically, the most important. When we work on that area, get the Atlas balanced, we get Jose in much better shape, and we want to do the same for you. So share this information with your friends. Don't forget to tag your friends, and click that like button and comment down below. Thanks so much.